Yo.
You are now listening to the smoking section.
Oh yeah.
Where you'll find hot topics.
And fire conversation.
Keep it locked.
You hear me?
And Leonel Kilbert. Well, how you doing, my man?
Doing great.
Good, dude. We're finally in here. We've been here for a little bit. Finally, we're up and rolling. But thank you for coming on, dude. For everybody who's listening for the first time, let them know what kind of brought you here, bro. Like, let them know what we're going to be kind of talking about a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're going to be talking a little bit about myself. Like where I came from, where I started. Grew up in Omi. Punch was my neighbor.
Yep.
How many years was it?
I moved there. I moved back in 2009. So that's
yeah. And we didn't start chilling until like high school, huh?
Yeah, like probably 2010 to like beginning of senior year of high school.
Yeah.
So 10, 11 years, man.
Yeah, a little bit about myself. I joined the military, and I got in contracting, and then I got in crypto soon after, and NFTs. So I'm just teaching everybody now.
Mm-hmm.
But
so let's start with the fucking nitty gritty, right? Let's start with the fucking nitty gritty, all right? Tell people a little bit about your crypto and crypto trading like experience in like the little journey that you've been on.
Okay.
First off, when did it start? Is a better question.
February. Wait, actually, January. I was day trading it.
Mm-hmm.
I was making about $1,500 a day, and I was hating life because I was just like, it's stressful. Like,
yeah,
trading is stressful. You gotta watch charts, do math. I suck ass at math, so I was just getting so fucking mad. Like I was at work doing shit. I wasn't destroying anything, but I was just kicking the wall and concrete walls and shit. I was like, sucks because you gotta study all this stuff. I was stressed out. Like I was trading because I started out making like $100 a day, and then I started getting to better stuff, start practicing. Then I got $1,500 a day, use all that money to pay off my debts.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, this fucking sucks. So I quit. I did a week of it, paid off my debts, and I was like, I'm done. I can't do this shit anymore. And I was stressed out. My coworker was like, oh, you're a fucking dick and all this shit. I was like, I was stressed, man. I was pounding energy drinks, coffee on shift nonstop. Couldn't fucking sleep. Because I'd do it when I'd wake up and like when I ready to go take a shit or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, look at the trades.
Yeah, look at the charts.
Yeah, sometimes I miss some. So I never lost money.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I could have made more.
Mm-hmm.
And I jumped off a trade too early, and I was like,
But that's a smart play though, making sure that you walk in those investments before anything else happens to them.
I was getting a little greedy.
That's
what pissed me off.
And for everybody listening, man, how old are you?
28.
See, so everybody here, man, young investments. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be too old, or there's never too young to start.
I barely passed high school too.
Yeah. I remember barely being able to make it, dude. Shit. I mean, ditching was a normal thing for me, man. Yeah, and so how does it feel, dude? Like being able to think that, like, dude, we both come from Oxnard, Port Hueneme, and not too many people are like really coming out the city, you know what I'm saying, and like really out there trying to make moves. So how does it feel, like when you come home and you know that you've been trying to do X, Y, Z, because your job makes you, your job has you doing X, Y, Z and gone, and day trading and all that shit is stressful as fuck. But then when you kind of look back and see that journey, like how does it make you feel, dude?
It makes me feel like a better person because all the stress I went through, especially coming out of Oxford, like some people we know have just haven't went anywhere, or they either do worse or some of them pass away, which is really sad. I never put anybody down or like, oh, that's like some people won't talk to me. It's like some people I went to school with, like they're my friends, and it just sucks to see them. I'm like, because every time I come around, I feel like I'm not showing out or anything. I'll like it's like have fun with them, and they're like, oh, you're just like trying to show off your money. I was like, what the fuck? I was gonna hang out with you. Like, I'm not saying, oh yeah, you can't afford this or anything like that. I don't flaunt anything. I'm like, hey, what do you want to eat?
Mm-hmm.
You hungry?
Mm-hmm.
That. And like, if I invite someone out, then I'm paying for it.
Mm-hmm. Because you even hit your own lows too. You were saying, you were saying off air, like you even hit your own lows, as far as like, homelessness, everything else, dude.
Yeah. I think it was 2018. I was couch surfing.
Mm-hmm.
No job. I was paying child support up the ass.
Mm-hmm.
My sister was helping me out with money. I had credit card debt, just paid shit. And I had my car, so that's all I had. That's all I had in my name was my fucking car.
Mm-hmm.
That piece of shit Camry. That shit. Oh man, my girlfriend fucked that axle up.
Oh, no.
So whenever I go above 70 miles an hour, this shit starts shaking. I'm like, oh, I hate this girl. I was so fucking mad.
Oh my god.
She's like, I didn't do anything. I was like, bitch, I didn't call her bitch. I was like, you hit fucking. She had a big curve. My brother-in-law looked at it. He was like, yeah, she had a big curve.
Oh no.
Probably like 20 miles an hour.
Boom. Fucked up the axle.
So, I was staying at my sister's for about a year.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, I think she's bipolar. So every day I was just scared. Like I was sleeping on the couch. I was scared. Like I thought, because any day she would have kicked me out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I wasn't on talking terms with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
So they did kick me out eventually. I was crying. I got all my stuff, put it in a bag. I was living out of my bag for a year. And I called my boy. I was like, hey man, I'm about to check in the homeless shelter. And he's like, don't do that. I was like, why? He's like, they'll steal your shit. Fucking, you're not gonna like it. He's like, yeah, fucking call your dad.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, my dad doesn't like me. He's like, fucking call your dad. I was like, that's your dad. He's like, he loves you. So I called my dad. And then he answered him. And I was like, hey, dad. I was crying. I was like, my sister, you never kicked me out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, can I stay with you? And I was like, I'm sorry for whatever happened between us.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah. He's like, come on over. What time are you going to be here?
Sometimes that's all it takes, huh?
But to that turn, like I was thinking about killing myself.
Mm-hmm. And how old are we at this point?
2018. How many years ago was that? 25.
So not too long ago.
Yeah.
So life takes a fucking turn quite fast, doesn't it? Life takes a fucking turn from going, being in the fucking shits, dude, to fucking start seeing some light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm happy for you, bro. Oh, fuck yeah.
I got a job at the Department of Energy too. I was paying like $120,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
I got fired out of that motherfucker. Because the head instructor is some fucking neckbeard Air Force dude Air Force reservist that never did shit.
Oh my god.
Trying to tell me how to fucking clear a building.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, that's gonna get me killed. And it's like, oh no, this is how we do it here. I was like, yeah, that's how you get killed. And then so we're arguing shit, and then fucking he was one of the head instructors, so I lost that fight.
Yeah.
And I got fired there. My church started helping. They're paying my bills for 8 months straight. And I was looking for a job. At that point, I was applying anywhere, dude. I was like, I'll take any job. I didn't give a fuck. Because at the time, me and my wife got back together, and we had 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, after I got fired from the Department of Energy, I went into my church. I was like, hey, we're about to be homeless. And we're in Vegas by ourselves. We're going to be homeless if we don't get any help in a month. And they're like, okay, well, they're like, yeah, let's talk to the bishop. And let's stuff set up for you. So a couple days later, they called me. Like, oh, okay, you're ready to go. Just send us a copy of your bills, or like your utilities and all that stuff. And then check every month. Like, here you go. There you go.
Blessings.
Yeah, and I was like, shit.
That's big blessings, bro.
Oh, yeah. So it gave me time to find this job I'm at now.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was applying, It was the sketchiest. Like, they sent me a random email. Have you ever had domestic violence? Can you hold a weapon? Like, I was like, what the? Like, no, like, oh, this company or anything. Is just random ass email. I was like, I'm good on everything and all that shit. And they're like, okay. Like, all right, then send us your D214 and then send us your resume. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay. And I filled out this paperwork, put my social security in there. I was like, man, I'm probably fucking fraud and all this shit. I was like, oh, like, what am I doing? And then so they emailed me like the contract and stuff, and I was like, I started fucking crying because I looked at how much they're gonna pay me a day.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at my ex-wife. I was like, well, look how much they want to fucking pay me. And I was like, I didn't think I was that good. And like, it started at $425 a day.
God damn, son.
Yeah, and that was the starting pay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I maxed out my pay. I don't mind telling you, $515 a day plus I get bonuses, and then I'm a disabled vet, so I'm about to get 100% for the VA too next month. So,
so you're doing well now.
Yeah.
So you're doing well now.
Yeah,
So you're fucking doing well now.
I just want to kill myself. To like, oh shit, like.
Man, I try to, I don't ever try to knock people for, those who may or may not commit suicide, whatever. I don't try to knock it, but it's like, dude, if you just hold on just a little longer, there's something worth it there, for you and for everybody around you, man. And I'm really glad, dude, because now, so again, with the nitty gritty, bro. So it's been very exciting to watch, like that circle swing. Right now you're back on your feet, and now you're getting into like all these different investments, dude.
Yeah.
And so along with crypto, you're also doing NFTs.
Yep. Right.
And so let people know a little bit about what you're collecting, and why you yourself think it's important for people to be doing it.
Yeah. So let me pull out my phone real quick. So the NFTs that I'm invested in, or it's on an app called VeVe, VeVe, digital collectibles. It's on the Apple App Store and the Android Store. So it's made by this company called Ecomi. It's one of the cryptocurrencies that I'm heavily invested in, and it's made me the most money. It's gonna make everyone who invests in it like rich.
That's not a paid sponsorship either, people. That's not a paid ad.
I'm not paid to say that. Like, they're not. They didn't pay me to say anything.
Not powered by.
Yeah. Don't shoot the messenger, please. Like, oh, this motherfucker. Oh, they paid this motherfucker.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's like man. So yeah. So on this app, they have big licenses. Let me pull up the license list. Off the top of my head, I know they have DC Comics. There's DC Comics. So they have Batman, Superman, Harley Quinn, and pull it up. Yeah, Harley Quinn so far, and they also have. I had the list. Sorry. Yeah, Batman, Superman, Ultraman. Jurassic Park. They have the NFL too, which a lot of people don't know.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, the NFL NFTs. There is with the Players Association. With that too, because so the NFL told all the other teams that if they want to make NFTs, they have to come through the association. They can't, so they have to talk to them. And Ecomi is the only one with the license.
Ooh, that's
so they got first dibs on everything, and so there's a lot of people trying to copy them and stuff. But it's gonna be Ecomi Universe.
It is. I like that look it put on your face, dude. It's something else, bro. Good God.
Shit, yes.
You want to get the vape? It's fine. This is called the smoking. Making smoking. Yes, people. We do smoke on the smoking section. Sorry. Oh, yes. No, it does not. I partake.
I drink beer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they have Jurassic Park. Sorry, I thought I had the list with me. Merwicorns, which is a Totodoki license. So it's like the toys. And then General Motors, they're gonna start doing the concept cars, like, and they have Back to the Future. Like, those are the ones I know off the top of my head. I have a bunch of pictures I had screenshot and sent to all my buddies. I showed you the Batman one, right? Yeah. I bought it in February for $70. I was like, oh, this looks like it'd be worth a little money. Like, probably a couple $100. Hold it for a little bit. Found out a couple weeks ago it was worth $7,000. I was like, oh, I would put $70 in this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Custom good.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fucking smoking weed on here.
All right. Yeah. So I bought this Batman on there. Batman license. Eduardo Risso, first edition. Not the first appearance, but the first edition.
Mm-hmm.
I got mint number 303, and they only made 1,750 of them.
God damn, dude.
And so fucking, I almost sold it a couple weeks ago for $7,000. And so the guy, like, he's like, yeah, I'll give you Bitcoin and all this stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, no, I ain't gonna take it. And then a week later, $10,000. I was like, that's why the motherfucker wanted it.
Knew it. Seen it coming.
Yeah. So the NFTs, they're digital assets, non-fungible tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, digital assets, digital art, basically. They're all on VeVe. They're all licensed. So, and they price them really cheap, so everyone can afford them. And so how you make your money is in the secondary market. They have it on the app. You can sell it on there for gems. And then, so they're working on their vendor's license, so you can convert it back to dollars and send straight to your bank account. And the source of income. And
these NFTs, you're even able to post in like Instagram stories and post in here, post this here.
You can take pictures of them. Like with Batman, I was talking to my boy about it. I was like, look, when this shit gets popular, I can charge people $10 for a picture of Batman.
With Batman,
Eduardo Risso, first edition. Only 1,700 of them made. It's like, all right, you want a picture of them? $10.
Yeah, it's really you know, even like with crypto, it's just crazy to see that how it's digital, right? This is all digital, and it's just really interesting to see the value that's now starting to be placed on a lot of it and the popularity it's gained. So along with NFTs, what other like cryptos or digital like assets are you grabbing? Like even NFTs, what are some of the favorite ones you're grabbing right now? That and cryptos. Oh,
so NFTs, I'm just grabbing off VeVe because they're low price. Like they say it's in a bubble right now because like there's people making NFTs pricing at like $2,000-$3,000. I'm like, dude, I don't even know you. Like, I don't even know what. Like he's like, it's just like random artists. And then people are putting their money into it, thinking it's going to be value. And then once the bubble bursts, all those people that spent this money on these useless NFTs that are unlicensed, just made by just random artists, they're just going to lose their money.
And for people who don't understand, when you have a licensed Batman, you know, NFT or poster or shirt, that is, you know, that has been legally allowed by the company, like by DC, by the owners of those property rights, by the owners of those fucking intellectual rights, all that shit. So when you have a license versus unlicensed, licensed is always going to be more valuable. It's always going to be held at a higher price. So that's what's interesting too about NFTs is seeing, because I'm big on crypto. I don't even know what the fuck it is, dude. I don't even understand it. Whatever. But I know it's going to work. Like, you know, that's all I know is that it's going to work.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like, oh yeah, and matter of fact, I want to get to that too. But it's like, I know it's going to work. And so to see that it's gaining that type of traction is wild as fuck. So what are a couple cryptos that people should invest into now? Like if there was a couple heads hitting you up, like, hey, what's a safe bet? What's a really safe bet? What are a couple that you're giving them?
Got my portfolio right here.
My man.
Right, so the ones I don't recommend anything that I don't have myself. So I don't have Bitcoin, so I don't recommend it because it's just something I don't care about Bitcoin. So mine are Omi, OMI, So it's the company Ecomi, Mana, MANA. It's based off. It's the currency of the game Decentraland. Watch out for Decentraland. So right now that's trading at $1.44, and we estimated it to hit $5 to $7 by the end of this year. So you like money, you want 5 times your money, 7 times your money. Not financial advice.
Not financial advice, people.
So if you screw up, buy too high and you lose your money, it's not financial advice. Do your own research.
Yeah.
Let's see, VeChain also. Look into Decentraland especially. It's a really good game. I don't play it, but I hold the currency.
So the currency, so in the game, you're able to buy stuff with that currency, or
you buy NFTs. So Decentraland, you can buy property, it's virtual property, real estate. You can flip it too. There's people flipping real estate on the game, and people buy. Mark Cuban bought $157,000 worth of property, and these parcels in the shape of a dome. And then so people are like, oh, he's probably putting up a Dallas Mavericks NFT store in there.
Wow, that one's gonna be, because I know he's starting to accept some cryptos too. The Dallas Mavericks games, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like super bullish on it. Oh, what up, Luke? Dude, come in here. Who the fuck let you in here?
I just walked in.
You just walk. Don't fucking do that. You'll get blasted. Fuck, get in here.
Well, I can't stay, guys. I can't stay.
You can't stay.
Can't stay.
What do you mean you can't stay?
Can't stay.
For your own life. Now you gotta stay. Come on.
No, I can't stay.
No, you
I gotta
can't.
go.
I still got your mask on.
Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, my lady wants to hang out, so I just brought you guys your beer because I said I would. So
You're a
there it
fucking good
is.
guy, dude. Luis.
I'll see you later. Peace.
What time are you gonna be done? We'll shoot another podcast later.
I don't know. My lady wants to watch a movie or something. So
Put on Mortal Kombat.
lady duties. I'll be back, guys.
All right,
Put on
man.
Mortal
Thank you,
Kombat,
bro.
start punching.
Next time, call before you
Yes,
pull up
yo,
in the house,
Mike.
man.
Catch you later, bro.
Stupid fucking goofball.
Yeah, so
Jesus Christ.
Decentraland, they just had a launch party the other day. For what day was it? I think it was Thursday. Atari just put another casino in there, or they put their first casino in there. They put a gaming building in there too, and they had a few weeks ago. They had a competition, so anybody hey, create an Atari style game, and then we're making it a game on Decentraland.
Ooh.
I don't know who won. I don't know what the game was. I was like, I was scared about the currency.
Mm-hmm.
So they threw a party. They had an actual DJ and VR set up and stuff. They had a DJ set up in the casino, and they just had a little party. There was a little bit of people there, but it was pretty cool to see. Once it starts picking up more, like clubs, full just people.
So these players were just able to walk around and see other players standing around and just chill.
Yeah. Talk, chill, go to people's houses. People buy buildings, make art galleries, put their NFTs up there. If they want to sell them, or if they're not selling, they'll list the price.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, you can make money off it.
And so they also have a crypto too. So that's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And then tell everybody a little bit, because I know we already kind of talked about me speaking with them later, but so who got you into crypto? Who got you into it, and kind of what was that relationship like?
Yeah, I'll keep his name private because he's a really, really private dude.
Okay.
I told you who he is, but he's from Knoxville, loves his privacy, quiet dude. He's got a good heart too.
So definitely not one of those guys flashing off a watch. I'm like, let me teach you about crypto, guys. Sign up for my membership.
No.
Okay.
So the information he gave me, he's like, hey, teamwork makes the dream work. That was what he told me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was the only one that listened to him. And then when I invested in Comey, he's like, I hope you don't mind, but I was bragging to everybody who wouldn't listen to me and stuff. And he's just saw my success. And then they started hitting me up, saying, oh, how do you buy this? How do you buy Ecomi or Omi and all that? He's like, oh, well, go through the messages.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you to months ago. and not as like getting mad or anything, but he's like, you should have listened. Like, should listen because my portfolio peaked at $200,000.
Mm-hmm.
I only invested 30.
Mm-hmm.
That's from February. It hit that in March, so in a month.
Mm-hmm.
And I was crying at work.
Like, oh shit.
Like, oh, I never had this much money at one time. I was like, and I was looking at my coworker. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, man. He said, no. He's like, fuck yeah. He's like, I'll be crying too.
Hell yeah, dude. Shit, I'd have been bawling tears, bro.
Oh yeah.
Waiting on it.
So yeah, he's really good dude, good heart.
It just pulled you aside. Just said, hey man, I'm gonna show you what's up. You know, you listen. You don't.
Oh, he DM'd me because when I was doing stocks and all that stuff, I was just like telling people, oh yeah, look, buy this, buy that, a little 3 or 5% a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, oh, have you ever bought crypto? I'm like Bitcoin? Like everybody's like, oh, like Bitcoin? He's like, yeah, that and some better stuff. It's like he's showing me this. He's like, hey, look into this, look into that, do your own research. And then he's like, oh, I bought this, I bought that. He's like, oh yeah, I made like 200% a week. I was like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, fuck it. I like a little risk. Do some money here and there. He's like, all right, just hold it. And then I was like, all right, because for like 2 weeks it wouldn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh man, it's slow. Wasn't seeing shit. Sometimes it would dip. Like on Mana, Decentraland, I was negative 50%.
Jeez.
For 2 weeks. I was mad as hell. I was like, oh. I was like, man. I was like, hey man. I was like, he's like, just hold it, dude. Now I'm up. Let me check it right now.
Live stats, people.
I'm up 310%.
Good fucking God. See? Just hold, man. I try to tell people all the time. They always ask me, like, when's the good time to sell? It's like, no. Hold. Hold. Actually, you want to hold, dude. Yeah, I got you, baby. You want some drink?
And then on the dips, that's what they always say, buy the dips. So not
Buy the
like
dips.
It's a joke sometimes, but it's like buy the dips.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it dips, that's when everyone's getting scared. When everyone gets scared, that's when you get happy. Like, oh yeah. Like I see like big dips. I'm like, oh, that's a sale.
Oh yeah.
And then a week later, it goes back up, past what is negative, it'll like double it, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, make some money.
Yeah, dude. I just think that betting on money is always a safe bet when you bet on money. So just bet on the money. People are always going to want to play with money. They always want to play with stocks. So if you keep betting on it, you'll win. Yeah.
So another token I have, VeChain. I still haven't studied it, but my boy recommended it to me, and it's been doing pretty good. It's so VeChain, VE chain, like CHAIN. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
So that one, I bought it around the same time, February. It's up 275%.
Oh man.
It's trading for 21 cents right now, and they're expecting to hit $1 this summer. So that's why I'm going to sell that and buy more Econ.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. So, and Ethereum's really good.
Oh, Ethereum. I got sold on that one pretty hard.
Oh yeah. It was doing a little shitty for a little bit, like not doing anything. But Bitcoin's losing its market dominance. Mm-hmm. So it's altcoin season about to start. Ethereum's gonna lead the way.
Mm-hmm.
The other smaller coins are gonna start. You can see 230%, thousands of percent on some of them. Mm-hmm. Like Ecomi, it's up in a year. Let's see, 22,000%.
Good. In a year?
Yeah, and it's still growing.
I see. So what I don't understand. See,
hold.
Yeah, dude, just hold. Just hold on, people. Like my thing is like, no matter even what the taxes become, whatever. Like, if one Bitcoin can be $50,000 and nobody really knew about it, I think this past year, especially with stimulus checks and all this other shit that had been coming out, people got into the cryptocurrency field because they said, I'm getting this extra money. Let me put it somewhere. Let me see what I can do with it. And for whatever reason, people just started dumping it into cryptocurrency. Yeah. And like, I don't know what the mindset was, but it just started happening. And I feel like over this past year, so many more people got privy to it, and then now that they're privy to it, like you were saying, like Bitcoin's losing its dominance. Even though I think they're going to stay in the forefront.
Yeah, it will.
I think they're just going to lead the way, like, you know what I'm saying. But I think that as they do that, every other one continues to expand, like, you know what I mean. So, you know, the Ethereums and Litecoins and shit will hit the fucking, you know, $10,000, $11,000 mark.
You think of the
eventually.
percentage though?
It's all about the percentages.
Yeah. People see the dollar price. I'm like, no, it's about the percentage.
Yeah,
Like,
because if you bought at a certain price, and if you have this percentage gain, that's where the real money's at. Like, you know what I mean?
it's small because you're not buying one. You're buying thousands for pennies, and then when that shit is like start hitting dollars, that's how you get rich.
Your only regret is that you didn't buy more.
Mm-hmm.
Your only fucking regret, dude.
Coming, I was like, man, I should have put more money into
More.
it. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I put like 19 grand in it. I was like, man, I should have put everything in it.
We should have bet the fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
I should have sold my truck. One of my coworkers sold his truck, but they didn't call me. I was like, damn, motherfucker.
There you go, dude. That's the way you gotta do it, though.
Yeah, he like looked at me. He's like, he don't want to tell anybody else. He's like, hey, bro. He's like, I just sold my truck, 20 grand. I was like, cool. He's like, I'm putting it in Comey. I was like, all right, shit. I was like,
Crazy
shit.
ass.
He was happy too. He's 4 times on his money.
Oh, there you go. See, and you know, I think the more that people start to understand those risks and understand, like, you know, if you have something that's surely growing, if you catch it at the right time, dude, you can fucking ride that wave a far way, like a super, super far way. I don't know. I think it's super crazy that people are putting money into crypto, into something digital, and it's making all this fucking money, man.
Don't risk where you're not willing to lose.
Yeah. I'll bet the house on the crypto, dude.
Yeah.
NFTs, anything digital, I'm betting the house
I'll
on
guide you to the right
it.
one.
Yeah, because we're gonna chop that up after this. And one thing I definitely, because we got to put tinfoil hats on for this one. So so you're a very USA oriented man. Yeah. Yeah, you love your fucking country, right?
Yeah. It's a little fucked up. I know it.
We're about to go there. Yeah. So, because even the other day, I remember I did a post, and it was about like the mob in America. Yeah. So I did some research, right? Because you even told me to look up Nancy Pelosi. Did you know that her family's really in the mob? Yep. You knew that? Okay, cool.
That's why she stayed in power for so long.
Yeah, dude, I looked up that her dad was a part of the Baltimore outfit, and that he got indicted by JFK because during that time, I guess the fam was ran by Gambinos out of New York, which, like, at that time was like a powerful family. So I thought it was funny because I know you be on her head. I know you be on her head. So I was like, I'm gonna bring that up. Oh man, no, dude, it's, you know, because I know we always have our back and forth about it, but I love my country too, and it's fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's good that there's young people like us, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's young people like us who still got a love for the country, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because you served it, you know what I mean? And so I know you definitely have a different perspective on it after serving your country. You know what I mean? But that's good though. And fool, you did the military like straight out of high school, huh? Yeah.
Everyone else went to college, signed big ass loans and shit. And they called me down for going to the military. I was like, what's it about? I was like, I saw a dude. He's like, oh, I'm going to UCLA. And I was like, cool. Well, you got accepted? And he's like, yeah, I'm signing this loan, $70,000. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
oh boy.
And before that day, I was watching like the price of education because they were like putting it on like TV and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, well, I was like, how you gonna pay that shit off? He's like, oh, I'm gonna work part time while I'm doing it. I'm like,
oh yeah, no.
Well, minimum wage like what, $11 an hour at the time?
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Dude, I honestly like.
I'll be doing well now, but I doubt it.
Dude, I need more people to go to trade schools, dude. Yeah. They're a lot cheaper, and you can get paid fucking $40-$50 a fucking hour. You know what I'm saying? Right out of fucking college, or it's not even college. It's like a, 18-week program half the time. 36-week program or some shit. And now now you're an electrician, or now you're a fucking plumber, or some shit, or a carpenter.
Yeah, plumbers make
fucking bank, dude.
Yeah.
Like, Yeah, dude, 6 figures, bro.
One of my boys, he's probably makes more than me. I was like, damn.
Fucking Ramon. Fucking crazy Ramon. Fucking all kinds of people, bro. Electricians, plumbers, fucking carpenters, iron workers, concrete, all that shit.
Like
Like,
the guys that take out the trash for the city.
Yeah.
Driving those dump trucks. They like Luis told me, he's like, yeah, they get like $35 an hour.
yeah, they're like 80,000. They're like 80 to $90,000 earners. They're right into the 6-figure mark, dude. Driving a trash can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is fucking crazy.
Yeah, you smell like shit all day, but
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, everybody wants to be fucking.
You smell like shit, take a shower, you smell like money.
Straight the fuck up, dude. Oh man, huh? Hey, dude, you smell like shit. Nah, man, that's money. That's money right there, cuz. Good God, huh? Spray that all over. Yeah, because I think that there's certain, for certain schooling, I do feel that there should be some kind of free education. Like, right? Like, if you want to be, a fucking like something great, like a doctor, or something like that. There should be better ways than letting these kids sign themselves up for this ridiculous fucking debt. Yeah. I don't feel that people who get a degree in gender studies should be fucking, because like, what is the real life application there? Like, what is there a day-to-day service? Like, we need doctors, and we need good fucking doctors at that. And it shouldn't be so hard if a kid is brilliant. Like, you know what I mean? If he's brilliant but can't afford school, like, there has to be something to help this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
People who go to school for dumb shit like gender studies deserve to get charged for that stuff.
Yes, you need to pay for that.
Yeah, $50,000. Like, all right, I wouldn't even feel sorry giving them a loan. I'm like, all right, you're just dumb. Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, you sure you want to do this? You sure? Yeah, I can do it. Okay. Here. Sign that loan.
I think trade schools should be free, because they build your countries. Yeah. They are the people who build your houses. They power your lights, and they get the water flowing. So those guys are like essential. They, like, you talk about essential workers. Yeah. Like, I think they're the most essential, and they're the most.
Yeah, because public schools, they don't teach you shit.
Nothing.
Like I said, I barely passed high school. Like, I had to go to adult school to finish.
Yeah.
I was getting 45 credits, and they thought I was dumb. I was like, it was dumb to learn. I was like, okay, I went to summer school first, made up 40 credits. Like that. I was doing the work back. I was like, this is easy. I just want to do the damn homework.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to adult school to get my high school diploma, because I need 5 more credits. And then when I got there, they're like, oh, you already have enough credits. Like, you just got to take class. I did art. Yeah. I was just drawing, like, oh, okay, it's cool. Just copy and paste.
Oh, yeah. Dude, because, yeah, I feel like the high schools are seriously failing a lot of the kids.
Yeah, they make kids feel dumb. They made me feel dumb.
Yeah, I just don't feel that I feel like they just don't take the time to recognize kids individually. I don't know if it's because of classroom size or whatever, but
you get bad teachers too.
Yeah, the teachers are just not, there's no connection, right? Like, I even remember from North Carolina to here, like, I went from classrooms of like 10 to 15 to 30 to 40. So it's like, it's like, whoa, like, there's 25 of us in this fucking class. Like, whoa, this is huge. Like, this is a huge class. Like, yeah. Your teacher doesn't really know your name. They don't really know who you are. There's no interaction on a day-to-day. You know what I mean? And even if there is, not every kid is getting that. So you kind of feel left out, and it kind of breeds that, like, well, if I'm left out, fuck it. Like, like, they don't care anyways, might as well not care. Yeah. And it just kind of like piles up.
And then teachers want more money.
And then they want more money.
Like, get out of here.
Yeah, dude. And it's like, well, our kids are failing though. Like, we're failing. Like, kids are dumber and dumber. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, sorry about it, but they're dumber and dumber. So it's like, how we need to put our fucking heads together on this shit, because something's not working, And I think, like, if they teach kids more about, like, stocks, investments, like, hey, you want to see how you can take $5, make it $1,500 here, invest in these type of companies, do this with your money, invest in crypto, and like, there needs to be new shit. I don't know. Yeah. They say we're stupid, but
Oh yeah, I learned everything I learned a lot of things on YouTube.
Google.
Yeah, or YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, you can find anything. That's how I learned about, like, studying crypto and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So after my buddy gave me the guidance, So I was like,
Is there any channels you recommend?
Corn Bureau.
Corn Bureau.
Yeah, he's a really good dude. He's open about his portfolio and stuff. Like he'll like before the video starts to say, like just to advise you, I am holding this token, like certain ones. Like I am holding this token in my portfolio. Is I'm not paid to say, I'm not paid to do this. I'm just giving my analysis, my price predictions, and I'm giving the information on what it's doing and where it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And he gives facts. He goes deep in this. His videos are like 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
So he's a really good dude. My rating, stay away from BitBoy Crypto.
BitBoy Crypto.
Yeah, stay away from him. Like he'll have like he's like a pump and dump guy. He's a trader. He's got a gambling issue too. He admitted to it. So companies will pay him to talk about their tokens. They'll either pay him in money or they give him like that amount of tokens.
Okay, yeah.
And then so he'll talk about it. The price will shoot up that day, and then he'll sell at the top. Won't say shit, and then the price goes down. And everybody starts panicking. People lose their money. Mm-hmm. So I've been studying him, and that's how I know. And I was like, okay, he talks about tokens when there's something when it benefits him. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah,
it's a pump and dumper.
Yeah, he makes a lot of money, but it's just I was like he screws over a lot of people.
So people who don't understand, right? A pump and dump scheme is a average day classic pyramid scheme. So you get somebody at the top, they get somebody right under them, right? They start getting people to buy into this idea, right? You buy into this idea and the price goes up. Then the people, when it's right there at the top, the people who was very at the beginning, they all start ejecting. And the people who were the last to invest lose the most. Mm-hmm. They paid the most, and then the price begins to drop. And now they're losing their money. And that's what you call a pump and dump scheme. Yep. That is a classic fucking stock market goddamn idea. That's a classic fucking hedge fund idea. That's a classic everything. Matter of fact, speaking on that, what was your thoughts on the fucking Robinhood scandal?
Like what part of it?
Well, the whole they paused trades on GameStop. They paused trades on AMC, on Dogecoin. And then I think they even had paused. It was either, I want to say it was Ethereum. They had paused for like 2 days. Like 2 days straight. Oh, yeah. They stopped all trading. Did you hear about that?
Yeah. It was say the fucking hedge funds.
The hedge funders.
The greedy people that fucking steal money from everybody else.
Okay, yeah.
So they're like, oh, Robinhood, man, fucking stealing from or you stopping the poor or like the retail traders from making money so to protect the hedge funds because they're hemorrhaging, like they're billions. They had one of the hedge fund managers crying on the news. Like, this bad stuff, and like we're just trying to make money. It's like fuck, like in the 2008 market crash, that I think it was one of those companies ruined fucking people's lives. They were celebrating while fucking everybody else was losing their houses, killing themselves because they lost everything. Mm-hmm. So fuck.
Dude, I feel like a lot of times when I hear you, like when I especially when I hear you talk about like the businesses, I feel like you're just like one of those almost like a Peter Chef type, like where it's like you really believe in the way that the free market and capitalism like really works. Where most people today, like especially our age, are all like, no, tax the fucking rich, and these motherfuckers need to pay, like, you know what I mean, just for making smart business choices. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so one thing I definitely did want to touch on, because most people you'll talk to today think that these fucking stimulus checks are the best thing ever. No. That the fucking unemployment is the best thing fucking ever. Like, so I don't really subscribe to that idea. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not to the degree at where we're at. So like, how are you feeling about that, dude? Because you're a business, like you know what I'm saying? Like you are a business with your investments, PKS, everything that you do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how are you feeling today with how that might be moving? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Joe Biden and them's got the shit rolling. Like,
yes, the stimulus check, all checks are doing nothing but just increasing inflation. Mm-hmm. In a couple of years, you're gonna see that hyperinflation dollars going to shit. Mm-hmm. It's going to shit. The buying power is just has been dropping dramatically. That's why, like, what these this used to be like what, like $5?
Yeah.
When we were growing up. That's what you paid, 12.
Paid $12.
Yeah.
Paid $12 for that
It's
bastard.
inflation.
Yep. And do you think it's gonna see now? My only thing is that I don't think that the free cash is a good idea, especially for people who aren't working. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think I think it's recipe for disaster. But I think
Just let them work.
yeah, just let them work. I think, if you want it, because Andrew Yang was talking about universal basic incomes, right? Which some countries do. Cool. Like, that's a cool idea. But my problem is I don't want a guy who refuses to work because he gets this income. I think, if anything, people who do work need to receive some kind of tax credit, or they receive a basic income. They receive a fucking $400 check, 500. Here, you're a business. Here you go. You stimulate my economy. You help the fucking American people. You provide jobs.
Yeah,
Here,
just give them breaks sometimes.
give them some. Yeah, that's where I understand the Republican tax breaks, like where those ideas come from. I understand that, like, because you provide a market. You know what I mean? But how do you think that how these stimmies might fucking affect the crypto market?
So with the young crowd, like our generation,
Mm-hmm.
The crypto market is gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are smart. Put in crypto. Don't put in Dogecoin. Dogecoin shit. I get so many people asking.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ, people, but I love my man.
People ask me like, "Oh, well, my friend made $2,000 on Dogecoin." I was like, "Yeah." Because everyone else is putting their money in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I see it as like a game of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
All right, whoever pulls their money out first wins.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how you see the price go up and down and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking they call them whales, the big holders.
Mm-hmm.
They want to see it hit $1. Once it's
Boom.
$1, they're selling hundreds of millions of tokens,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone's like, "Oh shit, I'm losing my money!" Like, oh, I fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's fine. I'm in at $1, and then I'm considering life choices. I might just sell all this shit. Yeah, I don't want to see it go too crazy, because I do for a lot of it. I do think that.
I had a nurse ask me about Dogecoin. I was like, she's like, "Do you invest in Dogecoin?" I was like, "I don't gamble."
I'm not that kind of degenerate. Yeah. See, like, now that I've started to kind of start looking into a lot more of them, like, there is some that are doing other shit behind the scenes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the OMI, all this shit. I know you don't really like ADA, Cardano, or whatever that fucking coin is, but supposedly they do a lot of stuff behind the scenes too. So I enjoy that. Yeah, we'll see. Well, everything's still have to be seen.
They're still gonna shit on them.
Yeah. Hey, well, I do want to see what Google, Facebook, Amazon end up doing, because supposedly, like, Zuck flirted with the idea of creating his own crypto that people could use on Facebook Marketplace and all these things.
Yeah, it'd be successful.
Oh yeah, I think that would definitely change up the game. Check it, dude. We're coming towards the end. This has been. I feel like we've only been recording about 10 minutes, but we're closing in on an hour.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it went by pretty fast. So, Lena, we're definitely going to have part 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But for right now, for everybody watching and listening, what is something that you want to leave them with before we sign out?
Just don't give up.
Hmm.
Like, absolutely do not give up. Like, I saw a sign, or it was a post. It's like, if you ever need a sign to not kill yourself today, it's like, this is it.
Bam.
I hope I can be that sign for you guys. Patch can be that sign for you guys. Like, just don't give up.
Oh man.
You can follow me on Instagram, take2.leo92. So it's take number 2, period, Leo92.
I'll make sure to post a link too in the description, so you guys hit that link, follow him. He's always posting stuff. It's not financial advice. He's only telling you what he's doing, right? So you guys can follow the way. He's a collector of rare things. Y'all understand? So, my man, thank you so much, dude. This was a good one, and I hope a lot of people listen to this, dude. Everybody, fuck you. Have a good day. We'll talk to y'all later.
Part 2 in September.
Oh my god. Oh, my man. My main man.